Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. It's a beautiful Sunday here on my side. Beautiful day. Today is the 17th April 2022, and this is another edition of Social Media Review. Today, it's Easter. It's Easter. Christians. He has risen. He has risen. He has risen. Says the Christ. And today is the 16th day of Ramadan, the blessed month of Ramadan, where God give the blessings of this month for everybody, whatever the need, whatever the intention. I pray and I pray and wish for the Almighty Allah for grant for them. Son, religion, we tolerate every religion here because this is Voice of Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone we get tolerance of religion. So to each its own, everybody get what he believe in. I am not God to judge nobody, so I will not judge, I will not condemn. But I say Ramadan Mubarak, and I say Happy Easter to the one the way they observe Easter as Christians. Today we get some clear way one can talk with you now. And again, I say thank you to every one of you. Every week, una they come, una don't make come every week a point of duty. Join we on social media review for talk on the things where we think say important go on in our country. And things that they go where it really the if you go on social media, the buzzes, the noise, the things that are coming out, the things that people are saying, everybody is going at each other. Everybody believe in their parties, but most of us don't believe in our country. We believe more in party than in country. And like where we sit on our so we date you and try for say this is country first, because if one team right, not so APC or SLPP they suffer, everybody they suffer. I get with me Mr. Shilon, my co-host, we can join me for put word and make sense by waiting people in the talk. So thank you all so much for coming, joining us, and please share the video. Please share so other people, then the more the merrier. Let people then come, let we can talk. Because and we they are showing us say the one day way they run the country, they self the thing and they go hear una voice, they go hear una sound off. Although we can say they're not care, we get for the talk, we cannot give up, we cannot be silent, we get for talk on issues of the people of Sierra Leone. We, the citizens, are always the reminder and now say it is a social contract that we trusted these people for give them power, the right for let them go represent we and make judgments on who we are. But if we see they are not doing it, the things that way they go, how they develop, how the change we get for up. And if you get for course we for begin 5-year president, we go begin get 5-year president there. Anyone we can for can do the job of the people, we go return, we go keep them. But if you know they go, we go say thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you very much, Madam President. But we need somebody else for it because we are fiscal discipline, we are economic discipline. We cannot be spending what we not get because that all they affect we and they right now like how they so that brings a shield on force before we begin the topic of the day. And I will tell you now quickly, once Mr. Shilon tell you now do waiting we get lined up for today. So share and call your friends, share and call your families on a and talk business because salon business now we all business. Let we not say we not kill, let we not say we not be single because salon business it affect we all one way or another. Whether we did it or whether or not it affect we. So Mr. Shilon to you, sir. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Happy Easter, Ramadan Mubarak. And the society will come out. We get its religious harmony. We respect each other's religious practices and policies and tradition. So they get the same public holiday and the same enjoyment from the holidays them. So just want to wish everybody happy Easter. Now some part of the world that the Easter may have already been over, depending on whose side you day. So, but nonetheless, I wish you all happy Easter. Now, as Ms. Fadima say, we always get topics of interest. What we think say now of interest to we and to the rest of the population. So I want to know the nature of this show. We do throw ideas them out. We do show throw concerns them out. Then we expect people and for call, for give their opinion, for ask for questions, for clarification, and even if you get misunderstanding, if you raise objection or come up with opinion different from what we express, we always get a way for iron them out. What is important is what we always preach, that Sierra Leone that we concern. I can speak for myself that my interest not to political parties. There is no political party where I care that much for, as much as I care for Sierra Leone. So if the best among we come from any tribe, any party, so be it. If we're really serious about benefiting our country, and with the hope, but let well understand for say, the good for Salone will get to come out of we. God insists that they can't sit down and do and for we because it don't give you the talent, it don't give you the means. Even though they able to talk soon at this medium. Now, it one of the means then and one of the tools that they got to give you, for they will be able to forget for participate, for leaders and for listen, for we for talk. So there are many things God does put in motion for help we for change with circumstance. So we just cannot sit down and say things get for change by themselves without we putting with shoulders to the wheel and trying for address and do what it takes. I know it's not a world in a government. The primary responsibility about running the country, like motor car or a bus, the primary responsibility for get to the destination when to go and the driver. But not yet still, if una they on board, una see say the driver they drive recklessly, una say get a duty for say, hey driver, take time, otherwise we not will reach. So the one that would run the country, they always see them they run the country. If they're going to gallop, if they take sharp curves, if they drive at high speed, we'll go tip the vehicle over. We now with duty for raise an alarm because we don't know whether the driver is operating under the influence of intoxicating substance, drug, alcohol, or whatever. So we self get a duty. So that said, please, as usual, I want to thank you. Today being a holiday, if you take up the time for listen to we, that's because you're very much interested. And so we greatly appreciate our participation. And please feel free for call, ask questions, and make suggestions. Thank you. I'll turn it over to Ms. Fadima.
Well, the people down at Mr. Shilon, and let me continue for share the program so we will get people there where they can join me. Today we line up some topic them all want to talk about. The first one we'll go up more pan. Now when are the main topic for today. I say former president say they can retire. I don't pull a statement say they can retire from active politics. And the question we ask now, will that reduce the political tension in Sierra Leone? Because we know say President Bio bin talk say he retire after 3 months. He go give up the chairmanship, the chairmanship of APC. But then we see APC then go to court. They go on day and 30 day, and when they hear the political tension, when they hear the noise from the other side. Then they say the other side, the SLPP wants APC, Anescoma go. Some people, they say they don't want Anescoma to go because if Anescoma... So it has created tension among us. It has created tension in political space. And so the question where they ask, Anescoma is to retire. If he retire from active politics, will that reduce the tension of political tension in Sierra Leone? Another thing we'll get for we'll talk inside that political space day. We will talk on the mayor in Akisoya. We see Mayor Akisoya, they go cross country, They go around the country and they go empower girls, and they talk on giving girls wings to fly. And if women, and you catch them young, because for the longest time tradition don't make women them thinking our places in the home, but if on Africa they go there mentoring young girls, going from school to school, district to district, cross country, then they give scholarship them, then they give wings to girls for fly, giving women, the empower women that they can do anything if they put their mind to it. Anything they will, where they want to be, they will be. We see that day, we go up much per day, and then we go come out day back, we will come back again to the rising price of cost of living. LEONE, the cost of living high. We will play a video where we see Roland Touré. Dr. Roland Touré is one of the philanthropists in Sierra Leone, where they're in one village where they do with the people, they empower the people. So he own take away it take on the economical crisis. How for some of they talk on giving subsidies, because we have all this iron ore. It make mention of iron ore. Then they enough for at least we can buffer. The government can buffer the thing of the people, the economical stress of the people, because right now people are going down, families are breaking up, money no day, teachers don't have salary, everything don't go up, nurses they not they get paid. These people are complaining. You see the one they work in a telecom, not they get paid. Everybody is complaining that the government is not paying them. But then we see our presidents, we see our ministers, we see our department heads, we see some of the parts of civil servant, we see parliament. Everybody is getting paid. Those 1-2% of the 5% of the population are getting paid, while the rest of the people are not getting paid. So what the government could do for buffer the thing, even if it's temporary, subsidies, the government get for come and do something quick, because any country is economy first, regardless of infrastructure, regardless of waiting. If the people are not doing well, the country is not doing well. It's not gonna jive with the people, because people are livelihood. After your air that you breathe is food. You need food and shelter. And if people that they lost their shelter, families are breaking up, people are getting frustrated. It's not a good thing, because you want to provide and able for waiting and call. Then also we will get the talk on the budget, the revenue of the how they call the man safe. We talk on. Mr. Shilon helped me a little bit on the third one, on the third topic where we choose for talk on again. I can't find it, but yeah, we get three. I can't hear you.
We were talking about Chartered Bank, the exodus.
Okay, with a talk on yes. With a talk on companies are going away, companies are leaving us. These are companies that have been around, and now they say Charter Bank is exiting. We don't see all them big companies from Obon, all them company where at least with the help for kind of help get the middle class, help create jobs, help. We see people are closing, people are going away, and that is not looking good for us. And with president before say, they go fly, they go all side for make it can give we better, give we good name, but people are going because they're not making profit. The Sierra Leone people don't have the earning power. These people are here to make profit, and if they're not, they make profit. They have to pack their baggage and go. And who suffers? How many people are going to lose their jobs? Where this bank they go? How many people? We see the last time British Council. British councils were where when we were young. We used to go watch movies. We used to go get like information. We used to go. They don't get computer. They have a library. We go watch plays. We go watch them British film them. It was a beautiful place to go. But now where would we go? Yes, everybody go say they get internet, but it's not the same thing when communities come together. We're picking them, school picking them, get side for go. Now different thing and they. So Mr. Shilon, they can begin with Koroma'S. And we ask the question again, what are your now if Koroma'S is to leave the political scene for active politics in Sierra Leone, do you think, Mr. Shilon, sir, it will lessen the noise, the tension, and because it is like we're seeing everybody is playing politics, and they playing politics to the detriment of our people, because politicians are playing politics over the people, their life, and people's livelihood are at stake here. The same people that when they vote for them, that then they use as the pawn them when they use in the game of chess. They're the checkmate. They're there. They're putting them to do the dirty job to save. Let them not checkmate the knight and the king and the queen. So it is so frustrating. Every day you go on thing, we're so polarized. The world is everything. It's about good and evil, bad and good, you versus them, me versus you. It's everywhere. Them versus us, they're not part of us. Everything is divided, and people are suffering. We're all caught in the middle. There is no growth. Because if we're not going them versus us versus them, the xenophobic behavior, the tribalism, the regionalism, all these things are not good for us, because how would we grow? How would we can sit on a table? How would we heal? How would we go forward? We have to go forward. We must go forward. But with all this noise, Mr. Shillon, I put on to you, sir. Do you think it will reduce the noise, this echoing of an Escoma need for go? Everybody is saying the people that were once in an Escoma's camp. We're hearing betrayals. We're seeing, is it, sometimes you ask it, is it betrayal or being a person of what they call good to the nation? Is it good to the nation, or is it betrayal? Because with the Yeri now, why Mickey asks the question sometimes, why now? Why do we have to come out now? Why we don't come out if we know say all this time was bad? We did not hear the voices of the people that were running the country. Now all of a sudden it's like survival of the fittest. It's like things fall apart. Everybody is fighting for their aid. Let them foot cover. Everybody is trying to look out for themselves. We hear a lot of negative and a lot of tension, and a lot of them are saying the ones that were once inside the same camp as President Koroma, now they're saying President Koroma for go, now the this, now the that, now if he go, will it get better if he goes? That's the question I put to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fadima. Well, in your humble opinion, I think it could be healthy for the APC party if President Koroma stick within decision what the Yerise don't make for retire for good from politics. It also will be very good for the country. And I read some of the reasons why he say he go retire. One of the positive things we mentioned, he claims say he's been blessed to be president of the country for so many years, which indeed is a good statement. Because the thing is, now we all know say APC within themselves, then they go through some rancor in court as to the Anescorma group as opposed to some younger group, then get ideological difference. So that tension there has been going on. If people who follow we broadcast last week or week before, I think last week, we even talk about where Justice Fisher, what the case between the two parties them. Now the APC get so frustrated because of some out of court incidents them that he decides say he want to turn the case back over to the Chief Justice. And for the good of the country, it is important that that matter they come to an end, because the general election is next year. That matter they come to an end, so APC go be in the proper footing for give a worthwhile competition to the current ruling party, which is healthy for the country. So I'm not saying this because of any negativity towards SAPP. It is in the interest of the country that we get a real, viable, competitive running between the political parties them. even the smaller ones, because the smaller ones then might end up being the I want them for swing one side or the other for make a difference in terms of who governs. So it is important that we get that stability there within APC. And the other thing about that APC situation there, maybe with legal system, it's not designed in such a way as to be able to address issues like that. Because there are many ways that matter they can be solved. It doesn't have to be solved by the government, by one party getting a total victory over the other. If Nabiya now, the lawyers then go work very hard for let them end up with what you would call a consent decree. A consent decree will be where both sides they agree, then do some give and take. They agree on some basic principles, then present them before to the judge, not as an adversarial proceeding, but then go before the judge and say, okay, judge, we want to settle this case. This is what you would think. So it doesn't like where man and wife, husband and wife, they want divorce. When I get 2 ways for tackle them, when I can agree, say, okay, we don't marry for too long, we'll get so many property, including children, who we don't get. We can decide who takes what, who keeps what, and then we walk away amicably and maintain peace between the two and interests from there on. Or we can go to court and fight each other to death without win. At the same thing, the same situation around it. There are many ways. We own legal system probably not provide, and these are some of the new inventions they need for injecting to the legal system in Sierra Leone, because the two sides can able to come up with a consent decree, an agreement of some sort. And once they agree on that, the major party them to the suit, and the lawyers and the judge go attach the signature there. Once the judge's signature will be the last signature on that decree there, or we'll call decree or consent judgment, then it becomes the judgment, and it can proceed on that. But that creative thing they not look there, everybody's depending on Judge Fisher to make a final ruling. But then can help the situation by themselves coming to an agreement and do what it takes. And this move by President Koroma.
I think they already have come to an agreement, sir. I think they already have finalized.
But if they have, but listen to this. If they have, at the top of legal agreement, a legal agreement is when two sides agree, then they make a presentation to the court, then sign a thing. We call that the consent decree.
Well, I think now the process that they on where Judge Fisher come up with this left field. I think they on the process now. Judge Fisher just come up with this left field Adebayo in case. So I mean, It's like that's why people are saying it's a setup for out, kind of like push APC out, or in as much as we have to be we don't like these parties, but I think what the problem of the voice of the people are saying that I hear on social media, that they have come to this agreement. They already presented it. All this man has to do is sit down and come to judgment. They go to court now for go just sign them and finish her off. Then guess what happens? He comes out there and bring Adebayo on top. Then they're ready for say give judgment. Let these parties finish. Let them pick what's in and for peak lay election go on for the peace and sanity of the country. Give these people, they don't agree, then just get for go sign and finalize them. And that's where the delay is. I think that's why they're having the problem, sir. Go ahead, please. Sorry.
Okay, but as a practical matter, if the two sides don't reach an agreement, I don't even understand why there should be a delay. Because the agreement, you reach agreement for accelerate, for speed up the process. So there is no basis to even delay the case, regardless of what may or may not have been said by an outsider order to party to the suit. But be that as it may, so once that will help the country, we'll get to look past President Koroma, because President Koroma, because of his status and his stature as a former president and the influence he commands in the country still, and to the people in general and the political party where they try for exit, in decision makes a difference. So as far as tension, that will not have anything to do with the tension between APC and SAPP, because but it will really have a lot to do with within the party to go through. As far as the aspect of the president dropping out or the former president dropping out, there are a lot of good they can put him into doing, you know. And I way no more Boyanda, somebody now and they, if they call them for kind of institutions them, graduations them, important matters them, for give speeches and try for
Yeah, they
influence
do
people.
those speeches.
It will help the
Yeah,
country.
I mean, there are
But
many other things he can do, but the question though is, even if he, be no member, not get no position in the APC, he's still going to be in the APC party, because here our presidents, like Obama, for example, I remember when the country was, in this kind of thing, everybody wanted President Trump out. Obama went there and campaigned. So does he have the right? I think he has to have the right. Nobody can take that from him. He might not be get there in the position, but he get right for campaign for him party, because he's still going to be part of the party. Because I remember Obama coming out, blazing the trail, and he said, if you want to keep my legacy, if you want to keep all this work I have done, vote for Joe Biden. I remember him saying this thing. So what is wrong? I am not for APC here, but I'm just trying to be fair. What is wrong? Okay, if he not get position for be leader and chairman, but he can still be a party supporter, where go out and campaign using influence, just like anybody else all over the world. They use their influence for them party them, then they go endorse, then they go vote, then they go team up, then they go encourage people, and then they campaign. Well, that because the political tension, it still will not go away, because he's now going to be a statesman, but at the same time, he has a right for campaign for empathy, just like everybody else in the world is doing. So will that still not be, because I don't know what again, then for what? The tension between the APC was to take him out of chairmanship. Okay, he said it again in chairmanship out, but then will he still remain and campaign for empathy? Will that be the thing? That's the question mark. Because if he comes out and campaigns, the tension is going to be there for those people again. They're going to come out. They're going to bring all kind of stuff. Everybody's playing dirty politics here. That's the question that I have. Is it going to be? Is it going to end though? Is it going to end? Because if you get for campaign for a party, some people not go like that, and they don't have nothing to do. Say a power for supporting party or supporting candidate or endorsing candidate. So what do you think, sir?
well, I think since we're a young democracy, and with us the example we give Naya, the presidents them of a political party, when they go out of office, most times then they can decide for just be quiet, but then still are considered elder statesmen of the party, and then thoughts or the thinking really matter. So in that sense, I don't think forget political preference, for campaign if it is necessary. But let me give another example. We will get the late President Kaba also, when he stepped out of power, when Brewer, in successor, when I been vice president, the run, he tried for stay out of the campaign issue and just left the two political parties then for go at it. And even between Charles Magai and Brewer for go at it. So, but I think it's not a matter of preference. But I think, in all fairness, just because you're a former president, not then say you for abandon your political party. You just get for use discretion, for be careful, and for go easy in terms of which side you're on. But I don't think your right to free speech should be taken.
Okay, was it? Let me go to Solobi and the late Vice President Solobi and Kaba. Let's go to them. Their souls rest in peace. Let God give the eyes of heavens. Um, But the question is, there are sometimes when it comes to like the Republicans, we had the past presidents, like the Bushes, none of them endorsed President Donald Trump. Because what you do, they don't endorse Donald Trump because they don't believe in his presidency. They don't believe in the person. But if you believe in the person that is going to think, I don't think, because in the case of Kaba and that, it was rumored that he didn't like Solo B. He didn't want Solo B to whatever. So maybe was that the reason? I'm just saying, I don't know. Was that the reason because he didn't like Solo B or not believe in the presidency of Solo B? That's why he didn't campaign for him or he didn't endorse him. But I don't think it can be wrong. Say I believe in this person. I endorse him for he be president or take after me. I endorse him. Go out there say tell the people them I believe in him. He get right for say I believe in somebody and I think he will carry the legacy of me or whatever it is that if one want for see this. I mean you put your policies out there that you believe in that this person said believe in. So I mean I don't know, but we should not hold somebody hostage because if it don't be past president where he what's in a call. Look at for example, Victor Ford did it the other day. Victor Ford was the video day out there. Victor Ford supporting President Bio. A talk say you get the Speaker of the House there, you get the Victor Ford, you get Prince Adin, all these we call them mafia that has embezzled our money for the longest time. Victor Ford, where President Shaka Stephen, the late Shaka Stephen, say, and for do nothing with politics. Now, one of the biggest chief man they way ever sabi. That he is out there now going back, chopping our money back. Then they eat spar with money back, but yet he's saying he endorses president. Why are people not having problem with this particular man? As I get the video, I go send him and send her to the thing. Let them show now what here they talk of. But he said it. If he said it, if he is doing it, he was former vice president. He said he go sit down as statesman, but he don't go sit down. He don't make her openly. It was openly. I will send the video while I dey pass on to you. Make them see the same thing. So why should it be political tension? Why should it be different with one and then okay with the next? If we want to be fair here, unity, freedom, and justice for all across the board, it should go easy. It should go for everybody. I pass them back to you, sir.
Oh, no, I agree with you. I think the situation not for restrict a former president or a former chairman of a party, just like Yansane, not a former president, but he is the top guy in the APC. If he were to retire and he's at that age that he shouldn't be so politically active anymore, I forgive room to younger people there. But I would say like Yansane, so if he were to retire, I don't think say anything for prohibit him from campaigning for anybody he feels or for influencing in the proper way the outcome of an election in terms of in support for one candidate or the other. Now, I'm all in favor of that. Unless we see an abuse of the process, I don't see anything wrong with that. So President Koroma, in retirement, go be healthy for the country, because on the one hand, President Kaba retired. There was peace in the country. Things worked out. Then President President Koroma came for 11 years. Now we see there have been peace, relative peace, then succeeded by Bio. We see he's done his first term. So the tension, the political tension being created, an artificial one, because there is no real justification for create any situation as to lead people to believe or to engage in violence. So some of the accusations then are been and say, oh, President Koroma, they encourage one another, is out of power, and they try to make situation ungovernable for President Bio. Well, again, me always take the position that no opposition should be able to make situation ungovernable by the current government. Violence is violence, crime is crime. So I may not attach too much blame to Koroma for that, President Koroma for that. if it turns out that the government was concerned about the violence, they have the control and the army over everybody else. So I cannot see how they will get control over the army, control over the police, and still complain, say, oh, we are concerned about violence. Now, the other side should have been complaining about that. So that I'm not going to attach or attribute too much blame to President Koroma when he was out of power in that sense, because President Bio get all the means by which lawlessness should not have been tolerated. So that, but the long and short of it, President Koroma in retirement will be healthy for the country. We will begin to see other examples of elder statesmen, people who retired, and unlike the old Stephen era, we will begin to see people in retire and look forward to former presidents them for examples who will go for follow. So I'm all in favor of it, Ms. Fadima. So I'm not against it, and I think it's good for the country, it's healthy for the country that is retiring, and I hope it sticks with the decision. And I hope the APC, for the good of the country, too, try forget the consent decree or the judgment where then one forget from the judge, so they can go back into the activities for get ready for next year election, which the country need, because all the parties that will participate, they will need to be on the platform necessary for them to put up a vigorous campaigning and see who that wins at the end of it. So back to you, Ms. Fadima.
Okay, I've been trying to find that video, but let we go to, since we talk on this APC tickets, this corp, we don't talk on them before, say a coalition of all the people that don't come together for the parties that don't come together for make one. And we see Akisoya, call us on, hold on a minute at the country, please. Thank you for calling. Hold on just a second at the country. Please be patient with me. I see Akisoya, they go across the country, and they go district to district, and they go to school picking them, and they try for, because to me, I see all the commotion, all the thing that is going on right now. And I think it's time for we change the way where we go, the trajectory, we change the direction. And this president been promised we new direction, but the direction seemed like business as usual to Bokupa, and we, where they see things for how it is, and where they call things for how it is. And we see Akisoya, and one woman where has demonstrated so much thing. Also, I don't sit down in 3-4 years as mayor of Freetown. It don't demonstrate a lot. It don't attract a lot of international people, whether they come, whether they can be partner with them, that they do things them. And she seemed like a very detailed, crossing the T's and dotting the I kind of person. Very committed, very focused, a woman of high integrity. We see her, Mamalo, we play small thing. So can APC or can COP or whoever it is, a woman like this, she is in the picture now. She is new to politics. She is new into things. She has given so much to Sierra Leone. Do you think it is the time for them people here, where they na APC or where they na the corpo, forgive a woman like Akisoya, a woman where she is gonna be a no-nonsense woman, a woman where will be highly held accountable for things, and only in people that would work for them accountable for things. A woman with sin, because this is the perception and this is the picture she has painted for a lot of people, whether you be APC or SLPP. If you don't see it, try for CM, because she has demonstrated so much accountability and openness and things about in what way they do. So it go around, it give women wings, it give young girl wings for fly. It go, because we get for teach with young picking them. We get for teach with young women them, because remember when they be done the war be done, when they go sit down for let them talk case, where they begin sit down and bring all man. One of the things that they say, "Oh, we give 30% of the government for women." We get a 50-50 women group. We get women group that we don't even get 13-14% of women them. So now in the go line, they take out upon itself say, we get for begin with that woman, yeah. We get for begin with that young girls them. Let them begin, no, let them believe in themselves. Let them believe say they can do anything where them puts their mind to. Let them believe say they cannot be taken and making them feel say they are inferior, for let them get self-confidence, for let them come na the space, for let them begin take leadership position, we go change the trajectory of the way where they go, for let woman and man, because we the woman will Bokupa's man. It's okay for a woman, a man for be under a woman. It's okay, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with men taking orders from a woman. If the woman is competent, if the woman can do her job, if the woman can display, she can take you to where you go. It's okay for men to be behind, let a woman take the wheel. Like I been saying, Mr. Shilon, for a long time we man them not to put the men down, but we tell you not thank you, not all, but will Ivona Kisoya be a ticket, a golden ticket for either the APC or the court? Can they put her in there to take us to where we want to go? Will people buy that ticket? That is my question to you, sir. Will people, do you think they will buy that ticket? Because let me play the video quick. Call her them, do a big. Una hold on for me 1 second. They can't but let's play this short, quick video. Then and then I will go to the caller. Then Mr. Shilon, you go give me the answer. Let me play the video quick, sir.
Today don't be great day. Adinaya na Karina district na Kamakwe Tong. Right now inside the Wesleyan Girls Secondary School. USAID only meets with 150 girls them combined from Wesleyan and the Sierra Leone Muslim Brotherhood School na the Tong. The message, the objective of YAS Girls Leadership Foundation now for let we actually inspire young women all around the country and for able to understand better waiting at and challenges. I didn't have to na Karine, I've been on go na Cambia, I don't go na Port Loco. We move na different parts of the country. We get conversation. We meet and share with the girls them some key messages we are called we wings. The things that we nobody not for able to take away from we go able to give you a brighter future. Number 1, prioritize with education. Number 2, believe in yourself. Number 3, persevere through challenges then day. But we know so many stories of women that we come from very, very poor background. We nobody not educates their family.
So today, before I get going, I want to hear about your dreams. I want to know what you want to become. Have you thought about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Does anybody know what you'd like to be when you finish school?
Yes.
Okay, let me hear. I'm starting with you. I heard you say yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Because the principal has thrown it to you. A lawyer. We got a lawyer in the house. Who else?
YAS Leadership Foundation, they give scholarships to girls in the schools that we already go, for giving that practical touch as well as a mode of motivation and inspiration. Today, like every other time where they engage the girls, we did learn so much.
Anything that you want to be. Say, I can be anything that I want to be.
I can be anything that
I don't believe it. So that's why I'm going to go back to my car. I don't believe it. Say, I can be anything that I want to be.
I feel pleasure today because why? A whole mayor leave from Freetown to our own district to come and educate us about leadership. I'm so impressed about it. The fact that she motivates we the women to stand firm, to forward our education. Let boys don't fool us. I'm really impressed about that. And the fact is that again, she even, for those who came first, she even gift us. She advised us a lot. That gift also motivates others to perform well in school. And the advice she gave us is more than everything ever, because we can eat that money and forget about it. But the advice she gave to us is very much awesome.
happy for her because I am very admiring, because that woman is a wonderful woman. I want to be like her, and also she's a beautiful woman. She is very young to have that kind of job. So me too, I want to be like her also.
Oh, I can.
I know I can.
Be what I wanna be.
Be what I wanna be.
If I work very hard.
If I work very hard.
Where I wanna be.
Where I wanna be.
Be whatever in this life that you put your mind to. Strong in the very let me remind you. Sky is the limit, greatness will find you. Look at tomorrow. We stand behind you when the day gets tough. Say yes I can. Say yes, I say yes I can. Never give up. Say yes I can. Say yes I can. Girl power, screaming louder. Girl power, screaming louder. Girl power, give her wings and watch her fly away.
Leadership love everywhere. God begin shower, say for better. Even a tower, say for better. God begin shower, say for better. Even a tower, say for better.
He said the girl picking on tower say for better. You know, I mean, that's the mayor. Do you think she should be on the ticket? She deserves to be, and she has earned a place in the ticket. Let them give you something else. But let's take the caller. Mr. Shilon, I go come to you. I left you ready to think that it was. Let's take callers
Yes.
them quick. What do you see? So should she be? Is this an opportunity for them for use instead of using all those old dirty recycled politicians? Then selfish one, they will all man they fetch themselves. We all man they pull them kabaslot and kotokuna treats. They lose them to assist na treat. They tell themselves and to know by themselves. Do we need those kind of people in our politics? And waiting and call say, Pola, go to the next caller. Caller, good evening. Waiting at your name and USA you they call me from, please.
Good evening. My name is Abdullah Sisi, call from New Jersey. Hello,
Yes, Mr.
viewers.
Sise.
Hello, Mr. Sheila.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good
Yeah.
evening.
So, yeah, again, my name is Abdullah Sisi from New Jersey. Now, three things I want to touch on quickly. I hope I get within the time.
Yes, sir.
The first one, the political tension on the proposed or the whatever you call it, resignation of the former president from active politics. I want to draw your attention. I mean, when I say we, I mean we, the people of Sierra Leone, to the fact, say, sometimes we look at the problem and not look at the solution in two different angles. And we, even the ability for Sierra Leoneans to admit, say, there is a problem, has been a problem for us all, because there is no way to get the right solution to a problem without, first of all, admitting there is a problem. So I don't talk now the same medium in the past, that the political tension in Sierra Leone, if we want to understand the reality of, and let we look not from independence, from the days of Tijan Kaba, because this now, after APC, we get SLPP under Tijan Kaba, we get to Koroma'S APC, now we did to SLPP. Politicians, they use all NCR to mix the one that we know we will understand around. But study carefully how Tijan Kaba run in government when I've been SLPP time. Tijan Kaba is one of the most decent Sierra Leoneans I don't ever see in terms of how you carry yourself in front of other people to let them see you as a model. You know, when Tijan Kaba ruled, there was nothing like this level of tension we'll get today in this country. That means SLPP government. After that, Koroma'S came in. Yes, things they're all not been good. But when it comes to political tension, there were some, but not to be compared to what we see today. You know, let we look at the way all these people here behave themselves publicly, carry themselves publicly. Right from the word go, I've seen at this medium, President Bio, now insets the tone for political tension in the country. And for Wasinam and wife just add, let we look at the difference between wife and involvement in politics, active politics, compared to the previous first ladies. This is not just about Koroma'S. Go to the past two first ladies of the late Tijan Kaba, Patricia Kaba, may her soul rest in peace, and of course, much more younger to her was IJ, when Kaba in later wife. So if then first ladies here, you able to compare them, you able to draw the line between Fatima Dio and any of them when they were mentioned. That's now one. Then once this election, this president win and come to power, you're not still able to dissociate or separate campaigning for make your opponent look bad and governing the country. You're not able to draw the line between irresponsibility as a president now compared to irresponsibility as a flag bearer will be the one to become president. That's now one thing will affect President Bill. It go all over the country, it convict people them in courts of public opinion. So the one the way they be now, then they follow, then they take something. So we not believe no more. See when the president says something that's something will get weak. That's something will carry weak. Serious impact. They don't set the tune for this unrest. Anyway, Meg cannot continue with that. Mola just jump into the second one quickly. Mayor Akisoya, oh, when I saw that video just now, I think I'm the first time for seeing, I was like, wow. She's wonderful. She is unbelievable, amazing. And we have been seeing this. The truth remains, if Mayor Akisoya didn't get the will of the government, I'm telling you, Freetown, no for don't be like how you still be so today. Because we see the genuine effort, as you said earlier, not to somebody who be on the thief, you don't know politics, these are fresh blood. It come into the system. If not country where people are serious, the authorities, they know they put SLPP, APC supremacy ahead of country. I'm telling you, if this woman being get in full support from this government, Freetown for don't transform within these 4 years. I say that, and I'm a personal opinion. And what I just want to say regarding bringing her the presidency at this time, anything I like to get time. Usa Idele, God bless him. They do very well. They continue to do very well for help Freetown. But I'm telling you, I go wish a wait small, and I carry the word from that Pekin when I go visit up country. We say it's too young for them at that position where they so. You're not young for being mayor, but the fact that you're young, they get much more opportunity for being leader, if not president in the future. So me go advise say, Mayor Akisha, like continue good work at that level where they so until maybe 1 or 2 times more, and definitely let it come up.
Oh no, Mayor Akisaya is over 50 right now.
Me personally get in support.
Over 50 like that. Now somebody gets but don't pass 50. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. But I said a fine body gets but don't pass 50 small. Thank you, Mr. Abdullahi. Now take another caller, please. Caller, good evening. Name and who side you call from.
Hello, viewers. This is Omar.
Hi, Mr. Omar. It's been a while. How are you doing, my brother? Go ahead, sir. What do you have for us?
I do fine, ma. The news from the president is nice, good for we politics Salone. But we got to make one thing clear. That the call for let the president retire from public politics, from the opposition, not a genuine. The SLPP, they just see the president as a threat to them, and they want by all means let it sit aside so that they will get the platform for campaign freely.
You mean the APC?
If the man decides to go into politics, or he decides to still continue in political activities, now in democratic right, and then the SLPP lack wanted to really respect past leaders, and past leaders, then people, no matter if they have been devil them, they don't give up a lot of time. They don't serve that nation. They deserve some respect. But the government in power now, no, they respect the past leaders. Now, that's the problem. All this cry, whether they cry, say, that man don't want to be statesman, this, that, now not to general call. But if the man don't decide, say, he resign, not a problem, in your right. But I don't feel, say, anybody go force him or anybody go to ransom for make him resign unwillingly. Okay. Then another account of Yvonne. You see, Yvonne is a very fine political personality. Anybody will get Yvonne in tickets, na a very good ticket. Because why? Yvonne cut across everybody lekan. Now only few people you go call now, only few people go talk naya and say bad about that woman. No matter how you do it get young grounds, Freetown, and the entire Sierra Leone. So it left to the person where it go be flag bearer. Now it go decide for use even your advantage or a left arm decide for choose another person. But I think say that a time this way we for try a running mate again when a female, just like what we get 2012. And we see what Dr. Kadisi said do in 2012. It performed very well with Malabi on a way that time the competition be very high. So I go glad in and I go want for see again Sierra Leone, let them give woman chance. At least for the second time, now we see the performance. Because this will get a clear precedent, say women's na power, women are position, they perform, sometimes they even outperform the men. So we go glad if we see this presidential election where it can, not only Madam Cole, but we get Yvonne and we get other women that we go come forward and decide to take the mantle of that country. Thank you very much for the program, and we appreciate, and we go look forward to the government that they respect the former leaders of that country. Let them know say themselves now potential former leaders in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Omar. Let me take one more caller, and then we go all on the call for a little bit, so we'll go to the next topic. Let's just take one more caller first, and caller them on go after this one. Please hold on.
Yes,
we'll
hello.
Take una call them back below, just for much more. Caller, good evening. What's your name and who's they call from, please?
Yes, Madam Fatima. This is Ahmed at the call from UK.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed, go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, hello?
Ahmed, what's happening? Brother
Yes.
Ahmed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just want to say thanks very much you and Mr. Shilon and for the program. And you do a very great job, and may God bless you now. And I want for wishing you Ramadan Mubarak.
Yeah, Madam Mubarak to you too, and God bless you
really,
too.
Yeah, we always talk about the politics back home. Actually, we want some good stuff, like what even they do. Of course, when this government they come over, we're going to try for humiliation and all the because also they need actually, because once somebody they take the country, when they move forward, so for all join for the benefit of we all, you cut across like what they do actually. And I watch this video. These are the people that we want. This man office say it's so selfish, come on here, go and for go send for grab like some of the people out they will put in position what they do. Because then guys say we sabi them they may make a cabal and they contribute now streets and they make a group. People will not be understand. So some of we come to the extent we all say, you know what, Moku just give them time, but Moku see we open that, then we really they go change the face because they don't can learn now, they don't can see how government things they work. Not knowing that, then just they come now the day they try for build up their family, then not be here stand so man cancel home and they buy us. You can imagine that expect the country no money, they can't develop on ourselves. We don't want them kind of people there again. We don't want them. This government actually it failed. With regards to the former president, you issue with them party stuff. We believe say, you don't make a statement, and I so say that man, anybody will know we sabi that background of this guy with him. He kind of a very good background. So, and I find politicians as well. If we compare now the past government and this one, the difference is vast. So he left to then at the party for me they able structure themselves because they get a new structure, they get a new way how they go, mobilize. But I believe say all of them tell what they do from the court system and the one the way they fight the party, now a click. Someday now they go into them based on this particular present government, how they want for muscle everything. So they fear that this man it gets a lot of connection outside. So if we try to get her out of the scene, then we will do so many things. But they can't, they're not able at all. You know, so I think say now that's not their own worry. With them, the only thing they go them preach say the power for being like a statesman for commodity for this. I'm not for worry about this man in Como one or in Como. Una do the right thing. Make people then see how una go do things exactly. People go left una. Not so this mind don't rule now. Not go for Kai again as president. So I don't know why una go focus on her now from instead of una focus on what una for do. You know. So this not the thing. The government and what you they see now. You know, really, there's nothing to write home about. It's so terrible. It's terrible. Look at the exchange rate now, the money system. Look at this Ramadan. Some of you know how much they spend, you know, to people. It's sad. It's sad when you look at people and condition. You know, actually, we pray for good changes. And we pray for somebody like Yvonne for making the part of governance. And like Mrs. Cole as well, another good woman.
Yes.
So actually, like
yes,
we say, more could change. Look at Jame. When Jame been out, I said to Sadie, that woman, na Gambia, that woman, and he be teacher. He do very well with Jame in government. Me, I respect woman in governance actually. If you went at the work at the school system, where they teach me, principals there, most of them will be the house, na woman there, and it's so good, you know. I take like me mama because me I graduate young. I can't Gambia actually. I get so many women up to the international school where they teach na Gambia na woman there, and so loving. I like them principles actually. Women get principles in any governance. Even then, also this see young woman then are directors then and this nice, you know. So more could try them right there. Now thank you very much once again. Thanks for the good job.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling. Come again. Yeah, Mr. Shilonza, to you, you don't see Madam Akisoya at work because I remember that time where that case been camp and where they say, Bua BCA, whatever, and one of the leak video, the way they say, I cannot just say at the flag, at the fly, the red flag. I'm not just say at the fly, I get for back with work. What you go for go show the people, not to go show they're just empty, say at the flag, the red flag. Because he believe in work, taking the work, let your work speak for you. That's why she do what she does, because it works. So what do you take on that video, the way she saw? And let me quickly go to the next, the rise in price and how the government will subsidize in for visa. Go ahead, please.
For me, I think it's a breath of fresh air. For Mayor Akisoya, they show some political interests beyond the reach of Freetown. Because one thing we, like me, always advocate, the country cries out for good leadership. And good leadership not come by gender, it not come by tribe. It come by your natural gift of leadership and the aspirations them or the vision what you get for the country. And so I want for caution people them when we begin talk about flag bearer, maybe that phrase they say I'm not too comfortable with them. No one should be a flag bearer to a political party. I think you longevity now the party should not be a criterion or qualification. Now, your ability for influence thoughts, your ability for influence people, for move people, now info matter. Okay? So if you're not a new recruit or you're not a new member of APC or SAPP, but you get such persuasion, I mean, it's like everything else in life. If you're not a doctor, if you're not a lawyer, you get some young doctor, then come, then get the gift of the hand. They know how to heal people. They know they can grasp situation. They're very creative. Even something when they not teach in America school, it can look at a problem and come up with a solution. We cannot say, oh, now young doctor, let we not get that responsibility for heal people even in serious situation. Let we go to Dr. X, who don't be doctor for 30 years. We go be hurting ourselves. So we again make a caution people them. Anybody who study political science, there is no training to become a good leader. You get forgotten within you. You get for be born with that quality there. And then you get forget the quality of being able to persuade, to influence others in the right direction. And every now and then, every country is gifted, not regularly, with good leaders who will come and indicate all the signs for follower. And when we miss the opportunity there, it's like a circle. We'll get for go another 50 or more years before we get somebody like that. So my advocacy is simple. Flag bearer, there shouldn't be any. Because flag bearer to me indicates entitlement. And nobody should be entitled to leadership, or particularly political leadership or political party leadership. So there should never be a flag bearer. If you think you get the capability for run the country and for lead a political party, God bless you. Come on board. Show us what you can do. Show us what you're capable of doing. I think that should be the sole criterion, nothing else. Because when we begin to talk about flag bearers, this is where the corruption begins. Because John Doe don't at the party, and I in turn for leadership, right there, when I don't start the corruption, when I don't get power it. So we need for change the political contour and try for begin for understand, say, we need for chisel out the rough edges of politics, you know, and there are times where the incorporation or the ascendancy or assimilation of a young leader is healthy than for just begin for talk say, oh, this person a flag bearer. If Akisoya comes on board, I think she's a fresh air. Why do I say so? Well, she's battle tested. Nobody will question that. She comes with tremendous amount. Let's go to her background. This is a woman who lived in England. This is a woman who's highly educated. This is a woman who had a very, very serious job in England. Not one of them people who can't join politics in Salone because they want to make money, like 99% of the politicians. People who know of her and knew her in England know she came to Australia, back to Australia because she wanted to help. This is a woman who took all her gratuity, her pension and everything with the belief of coming to Australia and make worthwhile investment. She and her husband had planned to build 2-3 hotels. So she didn't come to Australia for can make money. She didn't come to Australia broke. Okay. Then she went into politics. Now, when I know my position, I just feel say I wish she didn't join any of the party, but she ran as APC and as mayor. Who has any administrative complaint? Who has any administrative complaint of her? Nobody. Nobody could question in administrative skills. She has run, in fact, in the history of Australia and in the history of Freetown, she has been the most efficient and the most effective mayor the country has ever seen. So we know that, you know. So then look at the battle between her and the central government, you know, how they've been trying to torpedo her, and she stood her ground. So that toughness there in the woman, that sense of independence, that quality of integrity, where you don't demonstrate, say, hey, I'm here not to better myself, but for better the country. We see the developments the way they bring. We see the reputation where they build abroad for himself and for the country. So who else can we match with a woman like that? So if the APC, if they are trying to look for leadership, if they're not trying for, say, now the woman in gender, I don't know if APC will have a much better quality candidates than Yvonne Akinsoya. She will be among the top picks. That's my position, you know. And putting aside all the gender arguments about corruption, if we want to go into gender, a woman is less likely to be as corrupt as men will be. Okay. So, but that said, Akinsoya has all what it takes. She's committed. She can, I mean, she can get in there and mix it up with all them corrupt central government politicians there where they try for trip arm and obstruct arm. She has kept her eyes on the prize. She has kept a steady eye on the prize. You cannot ask for a more capable, a better quality of leadership, in anyone that I've ever seen in Sierra Leone politics. So if we are really serious, we should be glad that we have somebody like Akisoya. They'll put aside the fact that she is APC, because some people, this is what blinds them. They will not see the quality of the woman. They will say they will be more, they will be blinded by the political party we be a member of.
Yeah.
But I think it's
Yeah.
about time we begin to do some critical thinking and begin to look in the goodness of people we go rule the country if we are serious about really helping the country. So we on job now for point out good leaders. A lot of people in upline, they may not be familiar with the name Akisoya. Last but not least, to me, when I see the campaign at Kamakuye, they say they don't go put lock and they don't go them place than they, I say to myself, what a way to go. Because that's just smart. Then I asked myself the question, but if Dr. Yom Keller and others were going to Kailan, to Pujeon, and doing what Akisoya to do so, which to me is an indication of a bright, excellent politics. Maybe exposing oneself to the other parts of the country rather than just in a free town, that will help the country too for men and see the quality in people. And last but not least, we young women, they need role models, you know? And because all we women, they don't use for see other than being professionals, like teacher, like lawyers, like doctors. Sierra Leone has a history of having very well accomplished women. But in politics, we've had the Constance Commission, they one and they, now Freetown, the Dr. Rones, them, when I be mayor of Freetown. But in the country, young women have not been able to see politically astute, except for the days of on our Belokoka and Madam Baikobolo. Up country, we've not been able. Yeah. Other than that one and day, we've not been able to see a role model in women then for younger women growing up. So it's a good thing Akisoya is taking it up to the young women them. The only caution, if I were to advise her, looking at the video, there are lots of young women then we did it, we admire, we want to be like we be, we young women we inspire. I will only hope that when they go to their school then they give them young women and they when they ask question, and they ask the question in Creole. Because I know how it feels. You want if a dignitary come on campus, you get questioned, you are concerned that it's until you not go speak the English right, then you party then go laugh at you, then you see you go keep the question to yourself. So give them the freedom, because knowledge not come by how good you English be. You know, physics, chemistry, math is taught in Chinese, Mindel, local, this and that. So nothing to do with your talent. So I would encourage the mayor.
That's one thing about we mayor though. We mayor get a small weapon. It can mix it can struggle for talk more Creole than English. It's a big Creole, but more you don't spend too much time overseas. And like I said, a professional job in they do they get used to small and you know, but yeah, that's true. But here is some of the picking them. Not all man were able for expressing himself in English. That is very true. And anyway, some they broke work the English, then the German they some get mind for do, but some go shame, you know, for jam the English for make so you get a point there, sir. Very true. Because I mean she is setting a good pace and giving confidence to young women for the longest time, because we need to do more of that, because we not see we educate with women them, with young women them for take leadership role, for believing themselves, because most of the culture teaches that a woman's place is in the house, in the home, the kitchen, even though they educate their kids, but still when you go get married, they got to teach their young boys too, that girls are not just for, you know, kind of thing, that women too can, you know, not cultural thing, and we have to shift away from that. And I think it was Mr. Abdullahi of New Jersey, we talk say the mayor is young. No, the mayor is 53, about 53, they come 54. So she is not that young. And who's they go make it? Ever wait 1 or 2, 10, or 16, but you all don't tire, so don't get the zeal again. Now that you have the zeal, the moment is now, the urgency is now. We don't have to wait for old or new or young or old. If she has the thing for Duam, I think say them for Putam. There are many other women too. Like, you know, I watch Madame Femi Claudius Cole, where they begin for. She was a little timid, she was a little not out there, but she's out there now fighting, speaking out on policies, start calling out what's wrong and doing what they do, and they make the chairman of the court, which is very good, you know. And she was the first, like Femi Claudius Cole, she was the first woman of Unity Party, I think that's the party name. She's the first woman for making her own party, because they say when it came at the political space, you know, when she came into the political space, the parties were not speaking her language. The parties were not talking the issues that were important. Is important to the party. So if formed her own party, they told her it was impossible, but she made it happen. And I am the only first woman, first woman we don't make her own party for himself, all stand alone. And she's a nurse. In Papa have been doctor. In Papa was one of the community doctors, where it just like a poor man doctor, and so them they call him Papa. Dr. Cole was a poor man doctor. They want to not get money safe, they treat them. And Femi carries that same. She's a nurse, and he carry that same personality as in father, that humanity side, and they go into villages, and they help people, and they give them treatment, they give education, you know, for nothing or for free, less like little bit of something for free. And those kind of people kind of impact. I'm not talking about, but I'm talking about women. We have a lot of women, you know, but we want to see women that are impacting, making changes. It's not women that come there for their own good, for their own pocket, or for their, how do you impact your community? How do you impact and change the people in their life? We go now to the economy, which is one of the things, the biggest thing. When I enter the bucket, I enter the hole, the fabric of a country. Economy. Without money, you're nothing. Money is power. Money moves the world. Money moves. Money acquire things. Money acquire system. Money runs. You get for pay with money. Money has to be exchanged. Money have to come. We get for know how for bring money come in. We get for know how for make money, for turn money over. But the space is too small. They don't close the space of the business class people. And I keep saying it. When I was younger, our people were middle class. Everybody enjoyed Sierra Leone. Things were good. Life was good. You know, so the middle class has to come back. The economy, the rise in prices. We see what's going on in the world, Ukraine and this. Everybody, the inflation in America, in Europe, in everywhere. Africa, we are suffering the rest because we don't do nothing for ourselves. We not get governments them where they use their aid. And I see Ben Carson write make a quote where he say, we are praying for good politicians for can solve the problem, but it is the politicians that are creating our problem. We are being brainwashed to think that politicians are going to solve our problem, but are the politicians then they cause the problem? Not so then they are the cause of our problem. They cause our problem. They cause our suffering, especially in Africa. They cause our suffering, they cause our things, and we continue for them. That's why we need fresh new wine, we need fresh new faces, we need fresh new people for come give new people a chance for come change, you know. I mean, because it's the same. And David Sanger talk about bureaucracy, and he talk again say it was set in place 100 years or something. He said it was set in place. I cannot see it; it's too small for me. But it was set in place by white people for come, you know, kind of control where whatever for control we from outside and day. But we don't know how to use it. We don't know how to use it. We've used it. We have abused it on ourselves. You know, we have we not to grow with that, because the same bureaucracy. They said the governance bureaucracy present in Africa today was put in place 100 years ago for the white colonial masters to control us from London, Paris, and Lisbon, and not for us to make progress, agile decisions for our future. Let innovation, expanding, blah, 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 blah. We can break these ceilings. Bureaucracies are there. We get for break them down. And he talk and say the problem of we is bureaucracy. Go talking at the United Nations, and I know say now something where it go now we government at present, because he's a minister, and you don't have the freedom for really just do and change, because everything ain't not so they do now. They caution you on a so. But some of these things are the wall and the obstacle for we growth. How do we grow if we work as a business as usual? No, we get for break them mountain and they don't where the apple, because right now we want for can play this man Mr. Toure in tape. But before we play and quick, I mean, remember say I've been talk about the what we talk about Ernest Koroma. I've been talk quick about Victor Ford was vice president. When they say Ernest Koroma go curb the tension. I just want to show now this video because if what is good for one must be good for the other. I mean, don't just play the first few 1 minute of or so. Let we just listen to Victor Ford talk quick.
Of you today, influence of you today, and influence of you today, today, we set and the book of president.
Okay, I mean just want to show another part today, and this is a recent video, not an old video, where the former vice president, if they can come in the space and there's no political tension, why should the other side be? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I'm a fair person here, and I'm afraid God in akepa me, so I talk as I see it, I call it like I see it. So now Dande, I just want to bring to the people and say, if Dande they do that, why? If Dande don't come on a position, why can they not support in party or endorse whoever they want to endorse? But the rising price in our country, economy, the fiscal indiscipline of our people that are running our government, the fraud, the waste, the abuse of our money. We money them, they're not able to account for. Nobody's accounting for nothing. We hire parliament them, we pick representation them, we put them in parliament. Nobody can solve our problem. Right now, we people and they suffer. Things are hard. Things are going the way they're going. People and they cry for even get waiting and get forget. It is hard for them. And yet we don't get people them. We get Minister of Finance. We get the one the way they make with money. We get bank governor. We get all them people. Then they budget the way that they make. Then they say na this. Then they project this. Then nothing is manifesting in reality, because it is all about reality. What is on the ground? What is the people? The goods on the ground, the life of the people, the livelihood of the people, the finance. I tell you now again before, money they broke us, money they make domestic violence boku, man they beats in wife, woman they go send other man for only done to man for money, man they go selling body to woman, man self they be gigolo, they go for go make all this immoral stuff. Money can make people do. I mean, the country don't reach to that point there where people are struggling, nothing not there, people are not get paid, we're not able to manage what we get, you know, and we they call them temporary subsidies. And Mr. Roland explained to we kind of waiting and call. We're not going to play all in video because I'm thinking about how many minutes again in long, but let we play some of, let we hear some of what he said, your suggestion, because this is just a person, this is just a citizen. It is not being waiting and call here. We have all these economists, we have all these PhDs where we get for talk on, we don't talk on them, they try for bringing Dr. Lai come, where we don't talk on because of Dr. Lai, they talk on many of these PhDs, them, again more for reveal, again more people, and he say he go there on that cause, they say, I don't care if he die, go, he get for talk, wait, he get for talk, he get for pull the things and I do, because people that wait for do the job, we get the experience, we get the real knowledge, we get the real qualification, they don't do it. But nobody is saying anything about this, nobody is doing nothing. Everybody is just making it like it's nothing. And if we don't talk about it, it's still not going to go away. Even if the president silent about it, it's not going to go away. We need for Yeri leadership. We need for Yeri president to take charge before now will put us president. He need for begin for take charge. He get almost more months before then he elect him back or he go. Or we get an exit ticket. Which one is it? We don't know. It's up to the people of Sierra Leone. It's up to the citizens of Sierra Leone. But we need economy. We need something for shift. We need something because our economy is below krawo. Last krawo. Una yeri mi sarolan. Una save me people.
Family, I'm in Roland. Today marks the 12th of April. Are they inside around Mangaloko and other Masapuri, about 30 villages beyond?
Or 70.
70 villages!
Yes,
where this railway don't can cut off access road to over 10,000 people. Now the train they come. Now one thing I want to know is how many wagons with this train they tote. Here they come. There you go, the train. Now more seven, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Now 92 carriage and guess waiting. Each and every wagon they take tons of iron ore. Then when you get tons of iron ore, how much is the market value? $1,500. $1,500 times 92. How much that will give we? How much that will give we? Is it giving roughly about $138,000? These are just one train. And other train therefore come back again. So if you get $138,000 for one train and you get two trains that way they run through here, so how much that will give we? It will give we about $276,000 a day. What's the market they get? What's the Bambali district they get? Enough to say enough for spend just $30,000 for build an overhead bridge for the people that were there. But yet then cut the access routes, then they suffer. Scooping all they suffer. Let's do something. Mina Roland. I love you guys. Bye.
Okay, I love this man. I love Mr. Roland. I love so much because in there on the ground they bring the reality to the people. Thank you to for doing this. And it live in a free tongue. It go na a village. In village, usai them born am usai come out. They help the people. Them they building houses. They doing self-help projects. Then they plant the rest. They sell the rest cheaper to the people. They do exchange for certain things there. They subsidize certain other things there with the people. And we're talking about subsidies. If the calculation is correct according to Mr. Roland say for the month, for the day, now 2 carriages, 2 times this train they go. And each train get 92 carts. And inside them carts, then they cost about 138 for the 276,000 for week, and then 8 point something million a month. We need subsidy. They don't cut all with subsidy. Where is this money going? Now me question that day. The people themselves, their own village, then tongue. Because let me get this straight. In life, God put we all on the earth. We are all here. and a country is formed, they build boundaries because long-term boundary not been there, but human beings are human beings. We make boundary, we isolate, we serve, we push, we serve all sides. Whatever is coming out of the earth is for the people. It should be shared equally among the people for improve the people alive. If we are blessed with so much natural resources and we export them because we're not able for clean the inside our country, we're not able to do nothing because they nobody not see that vision they get for come. And the small one, the way they come, they keep going. The small one, they can take when they know they get better profits again. They look and say their profits not big again. Then they carry the money go on the other side. But government after government, and this particular government right now, the economy is killing the people. Everybody they grumble, fuel now 15,000. If fuel costs 15,000, we see when they demonstrate all man they talk. Then they say the world petroleum price, but the price don't go down because other country them they try for make the world for buffer the thing inside we in America. They don't pull other country. They don't pull and they do subsidies for them people. Gas price don't go down, but we don't go up, it don't go down because we government refuse. Because I know say there was fuel subsidy in fuel before, but President Bill say because the World Bank say I get for good money, the IMF say I get for good money. They say for pull subsidy, President Bill pull the subsidy of the people from the people. So the people for pull the full for government not for EPWI, but the money them because we don't create big government. We don't create fiscal indiscipline. We don't create more offices, more ministers, more heads of department, new thing. We don't create. So that is reckless spending to me. If we cannot a country, according to President Bio, and that time David Francis was minister of ministers, of chief minister. The response said there was nothing. They don't drain we don't get nothing. If on account which we don't get nothing, but yet una they spend and create more jobs, that's fiscal indiscipline. You go get bad credit because you go spend, you go into negative. Then when they went in America, yeah, they not say we get something what they call overdraft. What in the bank they do? If it trusts you enough, it'll give you overdraft because you get direct deposits and then they pay you money, they go inside it. So what overdraft does, it buffer you, it allow you for spend, I think up to $600. I know sometimes some will go to $1,000 of your income where they come in, or percentage of your income where they come in. The bank, they allow you for spend them. Every 1 cent where you spend for that $35, if you make a separate purchase, that $35 that they charge you for every time where you use a transaction with overdraft. So the bank, they get money from your money, but we don't get money. The money where they come inside, we continue to use overdraft. So the money they come, it cover for the one where you don't take nothing on the left hand. So you continue for go overdraft. That's the life we are living right now in Sierra Leone. We live big life. We want to live extravagant life. We don't prioritize nothing, and yet we keep spending what we don't have. And what we have, we spend it to ourselves and make jobs for ourselves. Only the 5% of the one them where they up there, where they run the country, the politicians, and the one that where they run, where they appoint for one we country. And the rest of us, the 90% of us are suffering. Middle class not there. Business is not thriving. People, you go get one person and get monopoly over everything. There's no competition. High taxes. The market, open the market, President Bill, for the people. Let competition then at the market. Lower the price of taxes. Because we keep putting taxes on people, imposing taxes, high taxes. People are not coming. Business will not come. And the people are going to suffer. Me not to economists, but at least I get that common sense, they say. Where you get, like I tell Natkade, I have American Express Platinum. Those who are in America, I'm not boasting, but Platinum, I not get limits. Because then trust me, say, and they take care of the little bit what I get, and they do what I get for do on time, and not they go over waiting expenses where not necessary. They will give you a credit card in America if they see say you're responsible. You don't show to them say you're responsible. That's the same thing. How business people then go come. Investor not go come. We will not get infrastructure. We will get blackout. We get water problem. Whose company go come inside we country? We go one can spend money for little losses. Whose business? Every business now for profit. Now we know what we they make. We profit or go. We sell within the akara money to people them because we not care. All we want know minister and parliamentarian they make $2,000 for month, $3,000 for month, $3,000 for month, but then get $1 million owes. Nobody is asking question. Nobody is asking nothing. Parliament is not asking because they all did it. And they don't tell which guy. They say the parliament, the police are the most corrupt institution in Sierra Leone. According to the international team, where all they look, say international people say we're the most corrupt, the judiciary, the parliament, the police, the one that wait for protect we, the people. We the people, and we have been so conditioned to think these politicians are on our side. They are not on our side. They are our greatest enemies. They are our greatest thing. The way they cause with problem, cause with suffering. They don't even have no ounce of human decency and dignity in them for say we cannot allow our people to live like this. They don't have it. Boku where they been there, where they not been they eat, they on the sideline, they Allah they make all kind of. When they go inside there, they don't forget, they don't even remember the plight of the people, the suffering of the people. They don't understand when comrade they go to hospital in Pekin they die because lights not there, they dip and do operation, but they don't Pekin and they eat, they live fine, they ride na AC, they fly, they go overseas anytime at any time where something do them. They don't have that human decency of life. Say, God, this is my country, Motaman. These people don't have it. We are suffering. Our people are suffering. I don't tell them, I said the poor weather of Africa, no one they say, and I'm alive. The city is overcrowded. People are hopeless. You get people that are trying, but nothing is coming out of their effort. Because what we do, we continue with these old dirty politicians. That's what we keep doing. They don't care. They're mafia. Now mafia, they come, they embezzle with money them, then put them to how they want for their own benefit and their family them. They don't do nothing when they change with life. Nothing that is sustainable for us. We're going to give it development. Nothing. What have they done? What if we government they don't do for sustain we? The economy is the engine of human being, the economy, money. For exchange and back if I say na barter system. Now money in the exchange for goods and services. For goodness sakes, when we Sierra Leone and get for left for encourage them people here, when we get for see them as Nami tribe, it's okay. When we get for see them as Nami party, it's okay. If anybody they suffer, if the politician that they rule, you self when are you party, remember you they suffer. You they suffer the same way. You they go to the hospital, they know they ask you if you know APC or SPP. You they go, Usa, you they go, what he forgets the basic necessities of life. People are not able to afford them. The basic necessities of life, where it is our God human right as a citizen of a country, every wealth that comes out of that country should be shared among its citizens. Should be provided, things got to be provided, what for make life better for people. But oh yeah, and all the way they allow for do now. So God say, not so God say, God not tell we that day. Now we don't condition ourselves, and because we get the lazy mind now, we don't want to come out there because it's gonna take effort, it's gonna take energy for move out of that of that space of just nonchalant, just care about yourself. That nonchalant attitude we get for wake up, we all be on the sleep. Let we begin wake up from our slumber. That we have to, it is our right as human beings, it is our right as citizens of Sierra Leone. That we should be fairly treated, we should be able to get the same things, the same quality of life like the one that were the rule with. But with people, then look at how people are suffering and perishing. Suffering in silence because they've so intimidated us. They don't intimidate we as you talk. They say, oh, I'm gonna lock you up. You get followers there of parties that are telling you, you wait till you reach the freedom. You would say you reach the freedom. We're not going to kill everybody. We're not going to lock everybody up. We have to talk. We have to talk because our people are suffering. We have to talk. We are suffering. We are the people. Not everybody is going to be bold enough to speak, but those that are bold enough, una for begin challenge, una say, no, this is not right. It is wrong. Mr. Salone, I bring you in. It is very wrong. The economy. We need subsidy. We government can afford subsidy if they stop them greedy, if they stop their selfishness, if they start thinking of the welfare of the people. They go there, they pretend, they tell you, oh, we're going to do this, all for show, for the camera see. But nothing sustainable, nothing tangible that the people can say, hey, table thank you today. Every day, now every day, now Lord have mercy, every day. Who said they go say Alhamdulillah? Who said they go say God I thank you? Who's them? Hey, boy. These people, man, come on. We don't tire with this. We don't gains. We tire. We tire with all this nonsense, man. These people are suffering, man. People's life expectancy, 50-something. It's either we don't even do care. We don't even do preventive medicine. Because it's either I go check myself to doctor or I get money for it, I get money for pay transport for me picking, I get money. So who say you they pay 10,000 now, 30,000 transport you they pay. People they know they work, they know they get paid. But una live in luxury. They live in luxury. They don't care. Mr. Salone, to you, sir. They don't care. They really don't care. It is sickening. It's sickening to the heart. It's sickening to the stomach. I'm telling you, every time I come from Freetown, my depression level go up. I get so depressed because you cannot solve everybody's problem. You cannot help everybody. You want help, but you aren't talking one box boy and short. The government, but yet the people don't have the understanding. The people don't have the understanding. They don't have it. They don't have it. That it is their right. Government, you got to demand government for do you team, or you pull them, come out, they fire them, let them go, put somebody else, then come back, they're not doing, fire them. We need for see something, man. We need for see something. Mr. Salone, to you, sir. We need for see something. They need to stop this foolishness.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fadima. Generally speaking, with respect to the economy, one thing is clear. I always say, we brother and sister them within a politics, particularly we brothers them. Then they talk, but when they walk, they walk. These guys really, really don't care. And one way you're gonna see they don't care. Now when they kind of power, how you see the lifestyle they change. Ordinarily, we go call on the lifestyle audit. Because people they know people, how them be they live, they don't know down to the penny. But your lifestyle, we go show say, before you go become minister or member of parliament, you better struggle financially. You know, for feed your family, for feed yourself. People who be working at the banks, them, they know say a lot of them professors and this and that, people that want to ministers now, like overdraft them, they live on, sometimes they don't really pay the bank for years. When all of a sudden you become a minister, then you begin to afford 5, 6 cars now your driveway. You begin to build 3, 4 houses in less than a year or two. You begin to go overseas every weekend or two. So yes, some people are waiting in a ministerial position, then they run go America, England, Canada, Australia, like women they run go downtown. Or run go upline, like say run go bow. You go meet some man today on a talk. Where he say, call me tomorrow. We call him tomorrow. Whoever answer the phone say, oh, I'm sorry. He go England yesterday. Yesterday when I talk. After when I talk that talk, the way say, call me tomorrow. Don't take off. You don't go England. This is how easy the money becomes. So how more contemptuous can you be of the people where you don't even care how they look? It's obvious you are stealing. It's obvious now government money you live by. It's obvious you living way above your income, but there are no checks and balances for you for even for put fear in you, for make you utilize government money inappropriately or take bribery. So it become a common practice in every government. The previous government, this government, that ministers, as we speak, members of parliament are building 2, 3, 4 houses. Where did they get the money from? And there are people who support these guys because for party ideology, They will tell you there are people, because I don't call that stupidity. I just call that a denial. They will tell you, so when you say, well, the man na be get motoka safe. Where be minister now get 4 Mercedes. People can look right in the eye and say, well, yeah, but we're not thinking a thief is the thief. We're not thinking a corruption. And the only reason why he feel that way, because sometimes they belong, they're not from the same tribe, they command at the same district, or they belong to the same party. Nothing that man to do with the lifestyle where they create for himself, where they benefit you, where they go out of your way for deny reality and support them. Nothing they do where in job dictate say if do when I for put and I for do the best you can to the best of your ability for improve living conditions of we the citizens them. That person, but yet there are people who go out of their way for defend them. And to the point of when you criticize them, people get angry. Yeah, and I be all corrupt, but Alex Koroma be corrupt. Oh yeah, and Alex Koroma corrupt, but be a good man. And we did see say these guys have lived way, way beyond their means.
Yeah.
And we not say they're not to be rich people them with that kind of power. But we're in denial. So we need to get over that psychological barrier there to start with. Then we see the people them, their life they get worse. We did see say people in condition not they improve. Look at it, watch one video today or yesterday where somebody they claim say President Bio has done so wonderful job. He show with this big building that will by force the military. Yeah, now the barracks, they will by force barracks. Oh, it's so impressive. You say, you see what the President Bio to do? What a wonderful thing. Well, in the order of things, is building a military housing in the order of economic priorities. In a country where we not get low income housing, we not get public housing, we not get affordable housing, where people that live in pan bodies, where we know say people are struggling, people are sleeping in markets, people are sleeping on the streets. Is that what we have to go out showing? We not show a big facility, a big neighborhood where poor people and they live. People that will be there at the retreat. Not that with the show how they build it. And this, so we get our priorities then so wrong. And everybody suffers. This is what we're trying to tell people. That has nothing to do with the party. It has nothing to do with the president. It just shows bad leadership. Then you get a set of government people them, we come, like one of our callers, I think Ahmed from UK, who was in England, who knows a lot of these people who are now serving in cabinet, the life they lived in England. You know, they know of them, they know about them. And this is not only unique to the BO government, even the APC government, and they get similar people. Now I make a try to compare them to Akisoya. I mean, somebody need for correct way, because this program is for information. Show we any SLPP or APC politician who was doing so well abroad, economically, like Akisoya, who gave up everything and come home for help country. Show we how many? You know, go show we, I think you will show we less than 1%. The vast majority of these guys come because they don't reach the end. They have not lived a decent life. This is not the last hurrah. Then go fool people. Then go lie. Then go tell you about tribalism and this and that. But it's all about themselves. People don't, you know. So these are the things. So economically, look how people are suffering now. You know, rest, fish, this, that, everything is going up. Now we hear about Standard Chartered Bank. One left the country.
Yeah.
Okay. There is another problem. Standard Chartered Bank is a major employer, and then they employ across all sector, from messenger to drivers to college educated people to management. Okay. When I was growing up, people, you see, and a lot of these guys who are in government today, they don't understand. In fact, they don't even get sense meet then here we'll meet. So sometimes somebody get to remind them. I mean, the Francis and others. When I was growing up in Upper Bambara Chiefdom, Kalao District, in the 50s and the 60s, A town like Pendembu, small town, get chartered, Standard Chartered Bank existed
Standard
there.
Chartered Bank, yeah.
Existed in towns like that. Standard Chartered Bank exists in Kenema District, Bo District, a lot of other places. Okay? People were being and transferred from Freetown to all these places. I don't know how many of the current government officials them even meet that. Because by the time a lot of the guys who are serving the government today kind of power, they don't even meet train. Train don't go. There are a lot of things. They don't meet PZ, they don't meet USC, they don't meet Agenet, they don't meet SUA, they don't meet GBO. These are all companies, big overseas
USC Motors.
USC, all the one a day, they don't meet them.
Yeah.
So a lot of these guys who are serving in government today, so this is German, I'm talking to them. And they are the ones running country. So they don't even get any concept of what we've missed. The Kingsway is all empty in there. So you can see why they don't seem bothered by the retrogressive process where we're engaging. So all this, they affect the economy. This thing about subsidizing, if the government realized that people are making an average of 500,000 leones a month, and the average cost of bag of rice, now 500,000 leones a month, that's not common sense. The government should subsidize the price and beat the price down. So the man when they make 500,000, a bag of rice will cost them like 150,000, so you will get some money left over. Government now the responsibility for inject subsidy into the process. Now you say, okay, World Bank's enough for do that. Well, I'm not to blame the World Bank, I'm not to blame the IMF, because then they try for teach you, like Ms. Fadima say, how for control with spending. You know? So we're not going to say because World Bank say we can't give subsidy. Therefore, people just get for fend for themselves. But now that happen in the country. And I want people to understand, prices affect all tribes. They affect all region in the country. So people need to understand, it's not going to have to do with tribalism. It's not going to have to do with whether you go both school, you go CKC, you go Ahmadiyya. You know, and I get nothing to do with that. It just gets a lot to do with just plain mismanagement, or what I would call deliberate mismanagement, and just don't care. So then thing that woman they talk about, people they need to understand. And these are the things that beyond we control. Now the type of leadership now the problem. And when I say leadership, I'm not focusing particularly on the president alone. I take the blame. But to bring all
I
them
never take the blame, Mr. Shilon. Now I
No, I
take the
agree.
blame because if you
Exactly.
put somebody, if I appoint you, Mr. Shilon, and not say you are a well-learned, experienced lawyer, I put you certain way where I expect certain standards. We don't have standards. There are certain standards where if you don't perform according to standards, then get probation period. After the probation period, then they tell you, then give you the pink slip. Sorry, Mr. Shilon, I love you, whatever, but you're not performing for improve when they add to the company in growth. When they add to the country in growth, I think I will find somebody better, or I'll find somebody better. That's what they need to do. They're not assessing nobody in work. Everybody's just doing everything. The president is not acting like a leader, like a president. That's my frustration. These people are doing stuff. These people are going out of line. These people are not performing their duties. But to President Bill, it is okay because he keep them there. So if he keep them there, it's okay with their performance. So it's a failing grade. The economy is the engine, the life of people. The economy is the engine. And if the engine not work right, he has failed me. I don't care what else he did. The economy to me. That's my thing. Mr. Shilon, go ahead, sir. I just be one because it juggle me inside. The economy, Mr. Shilon, I'm vexed in my spirit. My spirit is vexed because these people are recklessly, they're deliberately reckless. It is reckless behavior to me. It's reckless behavior. You don't do that. You're not thinking of the next person. You're not thinking, say, they put me here for that do the job. This is recklessness. They don't care. I don't care any other way. They don't care because if President Bill keep people in positions that are not performing and the country is waiting and call the guy they make so now they say that they can bring new money come. Now that they say that they can bring more confusion for the people in their life. Then they can put more money. And when they go take the money for print the money, save the money that they pay for pay money. They don't spend money when they bring nothing inside. They don't spend thing there when they bring nothing inside. You know, you talk about all those other companies that were running. They were providing jobs for the people, but yet still there were Sierra Leoneans who own businesses, who own big business them where now $1 million business than they long time ago. Our people did that. Our people owned that. They were trading and selling. They had money. They had good capital. But now it's just a lot of fana markets. It's just a lot of things. People are not really called. Most of it is owned by foreigners. Only a few Sierra Leoneans. You know, how can we continue like this? How can we grow when we don't have people with vision? How can we grow when we don't have people that know what they're doing? We keep putting the same old people there and then we want to solve the problem. I will solve the problem with people. My spirit is really vexed inside because it's not right. It's not right. It is wrong. It is so wrong. We've been get NATCO factory. Now we own Sierra Leone factory. We've been get SLPMB. We've been get forestry. We've been get prison long term. They make furniture. We they get the best furniture inside. Now they feke wood we they get when they pull come on China. Then number first with forestry they provide good wood. Now we they sell and go to them people. Then they the benefits with the people of Salone. When they give them the money they put on it or they auction waiting and get then put waiting they want put support. Then they give it a chain. Then the people they wanna keep clapping for these people. Come on man, these people are nonsense. They don't care man. They're all garbage. I'm serious. It's garbage. It's nonsense. Mafia business. It's just for themselves and their people. They put them people, they create job for them people, they put them people, they say, Nakaito, now we tell for it, make us so inside the tiger cow, now they eat. You know, that without earning nothing, they're just taking from us. Now robbery. It is robbery from us. And no accountability. Nobody has been held accountable. Bull crap, nonsense. Now they all depend. They're creating offices. They're creating positions. When you get somebody who want to do the work the right way, then fire you, then pull you come out there, then put case in your head, lie for you for defame your character. Nonsense. The Auditor General reported today by zigzag. That's why I shared the other day on my page, and I shared on my viewers' family page. I shared the interview I did with Ben Kafala 3 years ago. I had hope in him, but then I be like, the second time I come, I see what I tell you. I tell you, I say, I may not believe in this man no more. Now, all they see him for myself. I mean, come on now. If you are really, really serious, you're getting all the accolades, all the stuff. It is not important to manifest in the light of the people. It's not showing in the light of the people. I don't care what the international give. You come for work for the people. And if you're not showing, it's not reflecting. Your result is not reflecting on the work of the people. All what you ought to mean are nonsense. Because you're able to transfer what you don't earn, the degree where you get, the book where you get, the knowledge where you attain, the accolades all where they give you for put her inside it. For put her inside, for they work for the people of Sierra Leone. Let the lives of the people of Sierra Leone change. They all don't get big belly, they all enjoy, they don't fat. Because they eat now, they ride motor car, they're not going to worry about gas, government credit card, they just they put on there, they fix themselves, they make all kind of rubbish. Then the people of Sierra Leone keep saying, they will fight for the market. They will work for Salone. They will fight for Salone. They will fight for the one where they can't change Salone. No matter the party, you can cross party. You can be Republican today. You be Democrat tomorrow. You can be APC today. As long as the candidate is right, go vote for the person where they can change your life. Give somebody else a chance. They will left this party, rubbish party, bull crap. Nothing is coming out of it. Nothing. Nothing. And then again with nothing. It's okay to belong to a party. It's okay to belong to a tribe. It's okay. But there are times when we get for come out of our comfort zone. It is at a time when we get for come out and say, oh, hold up a second here. This is not right. You get for speak up, say, hey, I love you so much, my brother, my sister, but me, I nothing say this one is all right. I go by under today. I will come back tomorrow to you. You know, we get for begin thinking like that because the blockage of Africa, the blockage of our progress, it then our mind until we change our mindset, until we change the way we think, until we see the world different. We're still gonna go in circles. We're gonna go round 360 degrees in a circle. 360. We go round and round and round. Mr. Shidon to you, sir, because me head don't begin at me. I'm tired.
Okay, take it easy. Well, I know say we'll come to the end of the show, but I just want to make one new quick comment. When I
Yes,
see
sir.
a man like Victor Fo saying what he did say, that video just now, and I remember Ms. Fadima, they talk about Alpha Khan, say what he did say also, we will see in a video. It makes you, the audaciousness of them guys here, where they know, say, they're as corrupt as they come. But then they are so contemptuous of the people where they want to try for rule that, and that they have concluded that people are stupid. And maybe people are. Maybe people are just plain stupid. Because when you look at Victor Fo, a man who has built nothing but disrepute for corruption, he switches from one government to the other. He is still able to come and talk to people and then clap. And what he say is nonsense or no sense. You see, we need for try for discourage with people and for listening to them kind of people in there. Number one, Mr. Fo no get anything for off Australian anymore. If he's even seen, he should never be heard. I mean, somebody has to have the courage to say this about this man. Okay? And people like them to just retire honorably and disappear. But then continue for poke their nose for purely corrupt purpose and intent. Have nothing to contribute to the well-being of the country. And somehow then current young politicians here, people like President BOC value in bringing these guys close. They are the kind of guys Americans who say, I will in touch with the 10-foot pole. You don't want him to come close to you. But yet he's there talking about voting and this and that. And unfortunately, there are people who don't know any better and people who even know better who will support him just for corrupt motive. That's all I have to say, because there's a lot we can say, but we've run out of time. We'll come to the end of the program. You know, this is Ramadan. People don't get for go cut fast. So thank you very much, folks, for listening. As usual, call us whenever we call. Please call next time. Keep on and calling and making the contributions the way you can make. So, Ms. Fadima, pass it back to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my people. Then this is Ramadan. Some people get for go cut fast. We know. Thank you again for another beautiful show, another beautiful day. Let God give everybody the blessings of the month of Ramadan, and to the Easter, to the Christians, I say happy Easter again. Let God give you the blessings, whatever we desire, whatever we look for. Let God give you waiting good for me, because my prayer is, Papa God, give me waiting good for me, not to waiting I want, because sometimes what we want will destroy us. The envy, the melee, the loss of the world, and that's why we see people behave the way they behave. I want to find out one video where some young boy that they sing the problems of the world. I mean, I'm not here to bash President Bill, but I'm calling President Bill out in government for failing the people. To me, it's the economy. If the economy is not moving, if the economy is not growing, if people are suffering, it's majority of us that are in the diaspora, we're carrying the brunt of our people's responsibility. We have young people that don't have no hope. They're looking this just like they're working hard. You know, you get a lot of Sierra Leoneans that do work hard. You get a lot of them, even though they live in the ghetto, even though they're suffering in the street, they go work hard. But you get some of we don't turn criminal among the what they call we're weak, we're not able for cope. They turn to criminals, but a lot of them are young, they're trying to make it. And the youths, you are the tomorrow. You are the tomorrow. We can change. We can change. We can change. We be a realist. It's not working. Yes, we are optimists, but at the same time, the reality is certainty when not the work. Therefore, come on at the way. Because if you're not pulling out the way, you go still be optimistic. Some things you go for roots, then come on at the road. For let the road clear. Unclog with mind, with brain. You know, I love you all. I love you. Let God bless we all. Let God, till next week again. Keep we. They want to sick among we. God give a mercy, and Allah will continue for pray. You know, just go be kind to somebody. Go do something for somebody, because somebody every day there's always somebody. You know, we go get worse than you. You know, me granny, I don't tell this story many times, but quick say I'm back. One man be there, they pray to God all day. Papa God give me soup. They grumble, they have go off back way get it. Go up the tick the first day. He see somebody come in. He say they can't kill me. Say God no answer me prayer. He go up the tick. He can't down 90%. say, hey, what you dey drop here? And I say, I just dey look for something, can't come back, he walk out, the person go the next day. The third day, I go say, today I dey die, I dey hang myself, and if I don't die. Now he see one man, they come, he put his shoes down at the tea. Now the man begin come, do. The man they singing, they sing like language, they whistle, they sing, he only cutlet, don't come on a farm, he well there. I've back the way tie with open all thing. Now you see this at back here, this book of where this man don't left now the tree where say they go kill himself for. Now I can I began like yeah. Hey, Papa God, thank you. He be grateful for that little book of where don't fail. You they condemn him, but always remember the moral of the story is always remember say somebody has it worse than you. Somebody they go exchange place with you at any time. So be grateful for the little bit you have. If you can share with somebody, whether kind words, whether love, whether food financially, it's not always about money. It's always about somebody's down, uplift yourself. Go light a candle for a brother, for a sister that is down. Give hope, spread love. That's what we need to do, man. That's what we need to do. You know, the village will come back. Care for one another, look out for one another. So till next week, you know, I love you all. Remember, God is love. And till next week, if I shine, no jealous me, go work on yourself because tomorrow the sun will day, the cloud day over me, the sun day over you. Till next week for Dima, I'm out. La left with this music, something to reflect, something to think. This is the voice of young people and young Sierra Leoneans. Then they express their inner thoughts, their feelings, their hardship in music. So long, I let listen and let we reflect. Until next week, I love you all. God is love. Fadima, I'm out. Thank you.
Tomorrow when we die.